Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Just Christine. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all the kits I'm going to be using for the month of April. I know we're already halfway through, but I just wanted to show you guys everything that I'm going to be using. So if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. I know my lineup is pretty late for the month of April. It's currently Saturday, April 12th, and I'm just doing my lineup now. Unfortunately, I did purchase some kits pretty late in the month, so I didn't get them until recently. So that's the reason why I'm doing my lineup right now. But that's totally fine because I'm nowhere near my I'm nowhere near my April spreads yet. So that's totally fine. Okay, so let's get on with it. So for the first week of April, which is from March 31st to April 6th, I'm going to be using this kit from Sadie Stickers. If you guys have seen my March lineup, or if you guys have watched it, you guys would have seen this already. There was a kit I wanted to use for the month of March, so I kind of pushed this to April. But that totally worked out because I do needed another kit for April. So I just decided to just push this to the month of April. So this is from Sadie Stickers. This is her November mystery kit. Kat from Famarina Planning gifted this to me. So it was really generous of her. It was really nice of her to do that. And I really love it because I feel like this has very spring vibes. So I definitely want to use it for either March or April. So I'm using it for April. So here are the full boxes. On the full box here, it says, "I must have flowers always and always." So this is in gold foil. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then we have the functional boxes. And then this is the headers and some layering pieces. This is an old format, obviously, since it's 2023. And then here are the date covers, some decos here, and we also have the bottom washi. And then we have the deco sheet. Oh, this one's not foil. I don't need to do the whole movement thing. And then this is the journaling page. And then we have the floral deco. This is the alcohol ink swatches. This is in her transparent matte. And then finally, we have the foil sampler sheet, which I really like because she gives you the dates as well. So that is the first week of April, and then we're moving on to the second week of April, which is where we currently are right now. And I'm super excited for this kit because it's a Miss+Meow kit. So if you guys know me, you guys know that Miss+Meow is definitely one of my favorite shops. She is a Canadian shop, and I've been purchasing from Regina since she first opened up. Well, maybe not the first time she opened up. I think she was already open like a couple of months, and then I purchased stuff from her. So this is her rainy days kit. This is actually a sneak peek of my haul because this is technically, I haven't technically hauled this yet. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but this is in her silver foil. Here on the quote box it says, "May the flowers remind us of why the rain was so necessary." Wait, let me read that. "May the flowers remind us why the rain was so necessary." There you go. So here is her kit. Oh, it's so very pretty. When she first sneaked this, I definitely wanted to buy the full collection, which is the monthly and the weeklies, but I just decided to stick with the weeklies because it was pretty expensive if I buy everything from her shop, which I definitely do. So that is the full boxes. And then this is her layering pieces and icons. And then we have the functional boxes, the bottom washi day covers. I don't know if you guys can see this day cover right here, but it has this ombre effect of like the blues, the purples, and the pinks. And it's really, really gorgeous. I have been not using my date covers, but this one is really pretty, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna want to use this. And then I really love the bottom washi that she uses here. Like this kind of like rain effects on the narrow washi that she has. Very pretty. It's very, very pretty. And then we have the alcohol ink swatches. This is I think this is the splatter version. I decided to grab this one because I think it just looks like puddles, like rain puddles, and that's the reason why I grabbed this one. So here you go. That is in transparent matte. And then I also grabbed the Rainy Days foil sampler sheet. We have just a bunch of clouds here. And then we have an umbrella, some puddles. And then finally, I grabbed the mixed florals. This is in her transparent matte. I just really love how the transparent matte looks on her florals, especially if I use it like up on top where the date covers are. So that's why I grabbed this, I grabbed it in transparent matte. Yeah, so that is for the week of April 7th to the 13th. So moving on to Monday, April 14th to the 20th, I'm using this beautiful kit from the Pretty Pink Co. This week is actually my mom's birthday, so usually on my mom's birthday I go a little bit crazy on her kit. So I decided to use this one because it's so gorgeous and I love everything about this. This is in gold foil, and then on the quote box here it says some years are for growing, but this one is for blooming. And look how pretty this is. Like, I just love all that foils. It's very pretty. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is the Wildflower Field kit. And then here is the functional boxes, the layering pieces. This is the bottom washi. And then I also grabbed this deco sheet from her bundle, her deco bundle. And then I grabbed this floral washi. This is also in her deco bundle, but I bought it in washi paper because I really like the florals that she has in her deco bundle. So that's the reason why I got it from that bundle instead of the floral deco. And then I also grabbed the alcohol ink swatches. This is also in her washi paper. And then finally we have the foil sampler sheet that matches the kit, which is also in gold foil. So that is for the week of the 14th to the 20th. Okay, so next up is the kit that I'm going to be using from April 21st to the 27th. And I'm using this kit from Dash of Sun called Bunny Trail. So I know that the week before this is technically the Easter Sunday or like the Easter weekend, but I really wanted to use the Pretty Pink Co. Wildflower kit for my mom's birthday, and unfortunately it just wasn't the same week as Easter. So I decided to push this back 1 week, and I really love this kit from Dash of Sun. At first I really wasn't drawn to it because I'm not a fan of Easter kits that much. But when she released this, I was just like, okay, Chelsea, I really need to get this kit. It's just so cute and I really love it. And I love the colors that she used in this kit of hers. So here on the quote box it says hopping down the bunny trail. And this is in gold foil. And if you guys know, I am in love with Chelsea's trace foiling. Like when she does her florals, and the way she does the trace foiling on her florals, it's so pretty. So that's the full boxes, and then we have the functional boxes. And then we have the bottom washi with the florals and some Easter eggs. Her bottom washi is actually the extended version of the bottom washi, meaning it just goes from one end to the other end of the page. So that is that. And then I also grabbed a bunch of her extras, which is this large deco sheet, because I really like the girls that she has here. And look at that bunny chocolate, but chocolate bunny, not the bunny chocolate, but you guys get what I mean. And then I grabbed the alcohol ink swatches. This is in her washi paper, and I really love that she used that gingham pattern in her alcohol ink. So that's that. And then I also grabbed the functional foil sampler sheet, which matches the kit. And I love that she separates the date covers now, because like I said, I don't really use the date covers as much, so I prefer that the script is separate. So here is the deco sampler sheet. Sorry, not the deco sampler sheet, the foil sampler sheet. And then I also grabbed a bunch of the add-ons, which is this washi sampler, also in her washi paper, because I really like the florals, like the washi florals in either transparent matte or washi paper. I think that it just makes it pop out a little bit more. So that's the reason why I kind of get the washi paper instead of the premium matte. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really pretty. And then I grabbed the two overlays, which is this gingham pattern and this kind of like birchwood pattern. I'm not going to use both of them in this spread. I don't know. I think they can both go like with different kits. So it really is depending on how I feel on that day. And I'll see which one I'm going to use, if any. And then I also grabbed the corner florals. This is part of her deco bundle. Because like I said, like look at that trace foiling that she does on her florals. It's so gorgeous. And last time she had a release, she actually did her alcohol ink swatches had trace foiling in it. So I bought a bunch, and I'm so excited to get it actually. I do PR for Dash of Sun, so if you guys use my code Christine10, you'll get 10% off on your purchase, and you will get my freebie, which I'm going to show you now. This is in gold foil, and I really love it. I went with a little bit more simple because I really wanted those date scripts on there. And yeah, so that is my freebie. Okay, and then finally we're moving on to the last week of April, which is April 28th to May 4th. So this is the kit for the last week of April. I didn't realize that I did Sadie stickers at the beginning of the month, and then I also used Sadie stickers at the end of the month, which is totally fine because I love Sadie stickers as well. So here is her kit called Pollinator. This is in gold foil. I didn't realize I did gold foil practically in all my kits for this month. But that's okay because I really like gold foil anyways. So here is the full boxes. And then here the quote, it says, "The hum of bees is the voice of the garden." I actually really love bee kits. So this is definitely up my alley. I don't know if I had a bee kit last year, but I feel like every year I have a bee kit. I probably do, and I think it's also a Sadie sticker bee kit. So here is the full boxes. And then we have the functional boxes here. And then the layering pieces. I really love the colorway that she used in this kit of hers. And then we have the alcohol ink swatches, which is in her washi paper. And then I also grabbed the floral deco, which is also in washi paper. Oh, I don't know why this is not in... Okay, sorry. They're actually not in proper, like, you know, number. This is the bottom washi and the date covers. I should have noticed that I did have the... I didn't even show you guys the washi paper. Sorry, not the washi paper. The washi page. And then here I also grabbed the deco sheet from the deco bundle. This is foiled as well. And then finally I grabbed the matching foil sampler as well, because I really want to kind of pull in these kind of like hexagon geometric shapes in the spread. So I really love that. I wish they could have been bigger, but that's totally fine. I think it will work out either way, because it definitely matches the bundle. Sorry, the deco sheet and also the weekly bundle. Yeah, so that is everything that I'm going to be using for the month of April. I am so sorry that I'm a little bit behind with my plan with me. I have a bunch of plan with me actually all set up. It's just I haven't been doing the voiceover for them, and I really need to just sit down and kind of carve out some time to get them done. And to be honest, it's totally on me. I just have been a little bit preoccupied. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye!